Clarity COBRA training video. This training is intended to provide a basic tutorial for the Clarity COBRA employer portal. We're going to cover how to enter new hires to send out the initial rights notices, and how to enter terminated employees to receive their COBRA-specific rights notices. We will also be covering basic navigation of the portal and reviewing some helpful reporting tools that are included. Manually entering new hires. When you hire a new employee and they become COBRA eligible, you are required to provide them an initial rights notice. This notice explains their rights to COBRA if they experience a termination, a reduction of hours, or anything that qualifies them for COBRA. To ensure this notice is sent, you can manually enter new hires into the system and generate the initial rights notice. Let's walk through how to do this. First, go to the main home screen. Go to the navigation pane on the left-hand side and click Add Member. This gives you the option to add a new hire. Here, you can also add a qualified beneficiary, which is a terminated employee. Additionally, if you have Clarity Direct Billing or retiree billing, you have the option to enter that participant account type. Let's go ahead and click New Hire. A screen will appear, and this is where you enter in the new hire's profile information. On this same screen in the top right corner, we have the option to choose what division the new hire person is associated with. If you do not have divisions set up, it will just say your company name. Click on the drop-down and then select your company name or click the division that applies. Next, enter in the first name, last name, social security number, gender, phone number, email, and mailing address to where the notice is sent. Next, navigate to the bottom right and click on Add Member, which will bring you back to the Add Member page. The general rights letter will generate overnight and be sent to the mailing address you provided during setup. Next, let's review how to enter a terminated employee or a qualified beneficiary into the system. This function is what allows us to generate a rights notice that's specific to their COBRA event. The notice explains the terminated employee's rights to their specific COBRA offer. It will provide instructions on how to elect and how to submit the payment. To add a qualified beneficiary, click on Add Member on the navigation pane on the left side of the screen, and then click Add Qualified Beneficiary. From there, you can enter in the participant's profile information. When finished, go down to the bottom right and click Next. The next step in entering a terminated employee is entering the employee's information. We need to describe the event type that occurred. These include termination, reduction of hours, or another qualifying event, which will show in the event type dropdown. Selecting the event, along with the date they were terminated, will drive the COBRA start date. The next information we have the option to fill in is on the left. This includes information about tobacco use, employee type, and payroll type. They will be pre-populated as unknown. You can leave them, or if you want to change them, the drop-down allows you to choose either yes or no for tobacco use. For employee type, you can choose full-time or part-time, as well as payroll type. Underneath payroll type, you will also see an option for premium coupon type. Always leave coupon type as a coupon book, because that sends a series of coupons for 12 months to the member to help keep them on track with the COBRA premium they submit to us. Lastly, there's an option to click Yes or No, where it says, Has this member been offered COBRA already? Next, on the top right of this page is the event category. This is where you enter information about the event company, event date, and enrollment date. You can hover over these question marks, and it will tell you the difference between the two if you need additional help. Adding a plan. Once you click Next, you will be taken to the Add Plans page. you'll see a plus sign under Enter Plan Information. You're going to click that, and it will bring up the Add Plan box. You can leave it as a plan or select a bundle. Where it says Plan in the drop-down menu, you will see your plan list, and you can choose whichever plan that member was on. For example, let's say this member had Blue Cross Blue Shield Medical. We're going to choose that, and we're going to choose a coverage level, whether they are single, plus spouse, child, children, or family. For this one, we're going to leave it as single, and you'll see the coverage level. It will bring up the rate for you to verify that you're offering them the right plan and coverage level. This is a snapshot of what you're offering this person. Then you click Save and Continue and add on any additional plans that this member had. For example, let's say this member has dental as well. We're going to leave that as a plan. Choose from the drop-down, and you'll notice that the medical plan has disappeared from the list because we don't want to add it twice. From here, you'll see a snapshot of the plan with the event date, the start date, and the first day of coverage against the last day of coverage. Then, click Save. Now, you will see both of your plans that you added with the COBRA start date, coverage level, and rate. If you need to add additional plans, you can go through that step as many times as needed. Click Save and Continue in the bottom right-hand corner, and this will take you to the Dependents page. Adding dependents. To add a dependent to a plan, you're going to click the plus sign under Dependents. A screen will appear. This is where you enter the dependent's information, including the dependent's relationship, first name, last name, social security number, date of birth, gender, enrollment date, plan start date, address, phone number, and email. If you scroll down a little bit further, you will see sections for available dependent bundles, added dependent bundles, available dependent plans, and added dependent plans. We're going to focus on the available dependent plans. Check the box to add the created plan. Click on the down arrow, and this will add the dependent to the plan. Click Save, and you will go back to the Dependents page and see that the plan has been added. Subsidies. The next page, Step 5, is where we can add a subsidy schedule. If you click Add Subsidy, a pop-up box will appear asking you to provide a subsidy schedule start date, subsidy schedule end date, subsidy schedule type, subsidy schedule amount, plan type, and amount. Letter inserts and letter attachments. The next page we are going to review is used for letter inserts and attachments. We take care of all the appropriate letter inserts if you have to state continuation with your federal COBRA. Same goes for letter attachments. You do not have to add any additional information. Clarity takes care of all the federal COBRA paperwork for you. When you click Next on the letter inserts page, you're taken to the letter attachment page, which is the last page. All you have to do is click on Add Member, and it will say that the QB has been successfully added as the qualified beneficiary. Much like the new hire, the specific rights letter for this qualified beneficiary will go out overnight as well. Find Member tool. Under the Members section, you can use the Find Member tool to pull up a record that you entered already. To do this, put in their first and last name, or just their last name or SSN, and then click on Find Member. It will pull up their account. You can select their name, and it will pull up their record. You can toggle between tabs that we went through and entered for this member to see their Plans tab and their Dependents tab. Reports. Next, we're going to walk through the two most commonly used reports. The first being the QB Plan Members Report. This report provides a full report of demographic information, plan information, and COBRA-specific information to show you the member's status, if they're still pending, or if they terminated. It's a great way to see all your COBRA activity all at once. Now we're going to run a report. To do this, Go to the navigation pane on the left side and find Imports and Reports, and then Standard Reports. Click on the Choose Report Type dropdown and select Qualified Beneficiary Members Report. Once we click that, it brings us to the Standard Reports screen. You can run the report for a specific division, or you can run it for your whole group. Customize it by choosing a report format, and then click Run Report. After we click Run Report, we will see our job queue. Here, we can see reports from active jobs. If you click on View, it will bring up an Excel spreadsheet with a report that shows all of our members that are on COBRA, their demographic information, their plan information, and their COBRA start and end dates. It will also show what's most important on this report, their status. For example, maybe I've had a lot of COBRA activity over the last couple of weeks or months, and I just want to pulse and see who's elected, who's pending, who's terminated. I would go to the status column, and I would like to sort this A to Z, so it shows me all of my elected, which is E at the top. The report shows all of our pending towards the bottom, and then anyone who's terminated. We can tell by running this report that all the people showing an E are elected on the plan, and we can see their COBRA start and end dates and their paid-through dates. The next report is the remittance report. This report is helpful in reconciling your carrier bills. Each month, Clarity collects the COBRA premiums from the members, and we remit them back on a monthly basis. We have to allow the COBRA members a full 30 to 45 days to submit their payments, and carrier bills usually come on the first of the month. The remittance report allows you to get a breakdown of that remittance so that you can reconcile. That report can be found under Imports and Reports, and then Accounting Reports. Once clicked, choose Remittance from the Report Type drop-down menu. After you click on Remittance, there's a report link on the far right side. Click on the report link, and you're taken to the report settings page, where you can choose the report format. Then, click Run Report. From there, you will be taken to the job queue. Under Imports and Reports, you can click on View, and it will pull up the PDF version as well. And with that, we've completed our Clarity COBRA tutorial. Thank you for watching and learning with us.